dude, I'm scared. Okay.
This is cool with the original Mikey opening. Really wanted to do a fake-out scene where it felt like it was Mikey was surrounded and it was like a tactical mission and he was freaking out for Raph. And this was in the original, and it was just really fun. I love the idea of like the fake-out from the audience, and you're wondering what's Mikey up to, and the camera pulls out and you realize he's surrounded by 6-year-olds. It's fun. It's just one of those things like you just sort of trim and you got to learn to what's your baby and what isn't. And I'm just glad that you guys can see it now. So they're beating him up quite a bit. I like the idea that Donnie was like kind of coaxing him through the whole thing, and the idea that Donnie's always on his headset. And he rolls over. And I think that sort of sets the turtles up where they are character-wise at the beginning of the movie. I love this sequence. I'm kind of sad it's still not in there.
Mikey, are they still there? Oh, dude.
Yuck! Carl Bunga, bye-bye.
Donnie, how do these kids get so violent?
I think it has something to do with cartoons.
And then up to this point, everybody would have had these really cool intros, and Mikey tries to have his cool intro where we see his face and his bandana flaps in his face. That was an improv from Kim, the animation director. And then prior to the skateboarding sequence, we just wanted to see this idea of Mikey driving home in the van. And it's fun, the idea that Donnie's talking to him through the cameras and they're complaining about their current lot in life. And I love the color that this sort of gives it, sort of the dimension of the characters. Mikey's not really happy with where he is in his life. And then the idea that, like, how can you drive around the city looking like a turtle? And you learn here he's supposed to be wearing his head when he drives. And so instead of putting on his head, Mikey does this ventriloquist face where he looks very frozen, like he's almost wearing a costume. And he kind of creeps out the guy next to him. And it was one of those things where we just wanted to make his eyes just slightly askew, so it just looked really kind of weird and fake. It was fun. I love this sequence. I think it's just so much fun. It just really sort of sets up the world of where they're going. So, and they pull in, and he's doing his checklist. The idea that it's kind of neat to team up Donnie and Mike. So I think the good thing about not having this in there is that we actually got a chance to sort of showcase what Donnie's doing, and go back to an original idea we had, which is having him be an IT tech support, which is it's funny. It works.
I really don't know what you're complaining about, Mike. I mean, the pay is okay, and it's not like the hours are super hard, right?
Yeah, well, Shredder never kicked me where these kids did.